Mike Cernovich riding shotgun with us. We're about to go to Ryan, Jeff, Montoya, Joe, Mike, and others. But I covered this last hour, but I want to bring this back up with Cernovich, and we should probably search engine this. I forgot to tell you during the break. Search engine WikiLeaks. Soros wants UN-controlled web to censor opposition, push his open society news. That's basically the headline from last year. But you read this, you see this, that's what they're calling for. They've got the EU going after Google and Facebook with huge fines, saying they didn't get rid of enough racism, and then using antitrust against them, when clearly they are somewhat of oligopolies, because all the old money, Bezos, Slim, Buffett, and others, they're jealous of Google and Facebook. There's an internal power struggle, and now they've gone to Congress asking for Google to basically be broken up, or they're asking for Google to force feed their news and their advertising and share money with them. People have a right to go to Bing. They have a right to go to Dogpile. They have a right to go to hundreds of other search engines. They go to Google because it's the biggest, and it's got its problems, and it does a lot of bad things. I've got to say, though, Google isn't as evil as Facebook or as Apple or as Bezos and Amazon. I mean, Amazon is funding anti-gun, open borders, anti-free speech garbage. Bezos is the worst. He won't even use his $87 billion. He got $600 million in January of this year from the CIA to run attacks on the president. And Trump hadn't gone after him because he knows the optics. It would sound like he's going after the press. The Washington Post is not the press. So here's the deal. Cernovich broke this months ago. They're already trying to shut us down. They're already trying to delist INFOWARS. When you spread INFOWARS links, when you spread our videos, when you spread our articles, when you aggressively do it on Facebook, Twitter, in person, on your email, telling your coworkers, your boss, your wife, your husband, your neighbors, your church, this is a fight for the future. And INFOWARS is under the most attack. They're trying to intimidate people so they won't support us, so they won't link to us, so they won't promote us, when it's a badge of honor to be attacked by MSM. It's a badge of honor. INFOWARS is so credible. That's why they run all these stories lying about us and what we stand for. Going back to Mike Cernovich. Mike, I want you to stay with us if you can. If you got to leave, I understand. But I want to go to phone calls. But tell us about films. Films are an amazing way to get the truth out. I've reached hundreds and hundreds of millions of people with my films. You've been helping with Kickstarter programs take films from obscurity like Red Pill and help push them to the top. How do folks get involved supporting the new film project, Hoaxed?
Well, we have some breaking news right now. The globalist deep state hit piece on me is being officially launched. 3 people wrote this article for Foreign Policy. They're now calling me an internet harasser. But within the article, they admit, here, I'll quote.
Now, let's explain. Let's explain that Foreign Policy is the Washington Post version of Foreign Affairs. It's where they put out the calls for coups against the president. It's where they call for deep state control. It's where they actually give orders to their own operatives, just like in the old days, Russian spies would put code words in newspapers. This is admitted. They're the folks that wrote the article 3 years ago when CIA was legalized to engage in deception domestically. They put that out so that foreign service folks could know they're now going to target America with their disinformation. So this is actual rogue CIA targeting myself, you, and others. Tell folks about the article. Let's put it out.
Yeah, so this article I just sent to the great team is they attack me and they call me fake news. But they said, and I quote, "My reports include details that only someone on the inside could know. For example, my tweets about Ciaramella were so specific that they documented meetings and lunches the NSC staffer had with certain people. That is how good my sources are."
And they're pissed because you're talking to people at the White House, and they know I am too.
That's how good they are. They're like, I know where they're having lunch. I know where people are eating lunch. I'm watching you, deep state.
That's right. You people think you're going to open our borders and bring in Islamicists and teach 5-year-olds how to be, raped by pedophiles, and then we're going to go into your world government without a fight? You want to fight? You better believe you got one. Let me see your war face, Cernovich. Let me see your war face. Ah! Yeah! Let them know. Come on with me. Ah! Yeah!
That is how I know where they're having lunch. I know their mistresses. I know they're drug dealers. I know they're prostitutes.
And we're just waiting. And you've got all your kill switches ready, all your dead man switches, so do I. We have everything. Ah, yes.
They think, that's the thing. They think they're spying on us. My tweet, so specific. I know about the lunch meeting.
And all the stuff they've done to me and you, we just love it. It just makes it more delicious, doesn't it?
Well, it feels great because they don't go after nobodies. They sent 3 people. Deep State sent 3 people.
Let's put the article on screen. This is from the CIA, liberal deep state, rogue government is what foreign affairs admittedly is. They're the ones calling for coup d'etats. Everything else, they're the ones calling for the CIA to lie to the American people. You can pull it up 3 years ago when they celebrated that propaganda now legalized inside the U.S. Trump's trolls are waging war on American civil servants. Alt-right bloggers are slinging out government employees, singling out deemed hostile to the president's agenda. That's right. We're pointing out all your moles that are actual Soros operatives on paper, admittedly confirmed, or working for the Islamicists. You better bet your butt we're coming after you. Go ahead, Cernovich.
Yeah, that's the whole point. The deep state now is, first they go, oh, you and Alex Jones, you're fake news. Everything you say is wrong. Now they're saying, wait a minute, Cernovich knows where they're eating lunch. Maybe I have them bugged. Maybe I have things, who knows what I know? Because all that people know is everything that I say comes true a long time. And I said this before, and I play dirty too. I know about the drug dealers and the sugar babies and everything. And if these people come after me, I have this with my lawyer in a trust account. And if anything ever happens to me, I've told them, I said, if you think I play dirty now, if anything happens to me or my family, I will release the mother lode of all of you doing drugs, cheating on your wives, the heroin, everything. So how
the ecstasy, all of it. And let's expand on that. We didn't draw first blood. We don't want to run these people over. They're not giving us quarter. So now we've got up off the bench. We're beating the living snot out of them politically. And so they're hoping for violence now and a civil war. Man, if they really make us get up off the bench, they're going to really get their asses handed to them.
Well, yeah, because I didn't even do politics 2 years ago. I hated it. I just wanted to do guerrilla mindset all day, right? I didn't want to do political stuff, but that is how bad they've made it, that they brought people like me into the fold.
Well, I mean, talk about it. They tried to run you out, and that's what they did to me. And you know, they try to destroy us, it makes us stronger.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what they have to learn is that they're attacking me. My whole business is based on mindset and success and remaining positive when people attack you and overcoming adversity. And they think the little hit articles or their threats or everything are gonna intimidate, you know, me. That's what they think they're gonna do. But what they're realizing now, I know so much more than I've ever. You and I have talked privately about what we really know, you know, is like a safety valve and everything. So you have that info too if anything happens to me. And a lot of people don't realize that. You'll just release it all if anything happens. So they better hope for debate. If they want to debate me, we'll debate them. But if they ever play dirty and cross that line like that happened with Michael Hastings, I'm not going to go out like that for sure.
Yeah, we're not going to go out running, you know, with the documents and the car blows up. Look, we've already dropped so many payloads on them. They know it'll turn us into martyrs. That's why they want to kill us politically. And part of this demonization, you know, is them seeing if they can get the public to turn on us, then they'll kill us. But that's, I mean, big deal. We're in a war. I mean, they're cowards. They're afraid. They don't understand we really aren't afraid, Mike. They don't get it.
Well, they don't understand what it's like that we view ourselves as soldiers and, you know, warriors. We're the modern day flanks keeping America from being completely crushed and collapsed like Europe. And we have daughters.
And we're tasting victory.
Right. We have children. How can we not fight? What will happen to our daughters in the sex slavery that we allow the Clintons and the Haitians and the Saudi Arabians and everybody to do? What's going to happen?
That's right. This is the West that Atlantic Monthly and Foreign Affairs and Public Affairs brag is going to fall. They're the anti-white, anti-Christian. They say it, and they're white people that want to conquer it just as a pissing contest because they didn't build America. And they're trying to turn them, the minorities into scum like them. It's not really working. So it's an incredible time. I promise. We're going to Montoya, Joe, Jeff, Ryan, then Mike. All of you. Bam, bam, bam. With Mike Cernovich straight ahead, but that big breaking news came in. Wow. Yeah, there they are admitting it. Now they're not calling us fake news. Now they're panicking. Now they're in fear. And look at what happened to Megyn Kelly. My friends, we have done it. With Dr. Group's help, we have developed the ultimate male vitality supplement with 8 concentrated super herbs. This is the answer to the globalist war on male vitality with the estrogen mimickers they've added to the food and the water supply. And now our test pilot, our Chuck Yeager, Dr. Edward Group, is here to test his greatest invention. Doctor?
Thank you, Alex. I will now take 2 droppers to test this ultimate male vitality formula.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a momentous moment. Thank you, Dr. Group.
I will activate my muscles by doing push-ups.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. This is the move. This is unprecedented. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to see what happens right now. Oh my God! What the hell? Wait. Get out of here. Shut this down. This is not safe. This is not. Hold on. Settle down. Get another doctor. Something's wrong. Something's wrong with him. Help him. Ladies and gentlemen, we did not intend for that to happen. I take it personally. Do not have those problems. Again, these are authorized herbs, well known to be safe. Please, doctor, wait a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, we're just going to cut to commercial for just a moment. Cut. Get everybody out of here. Super male vitality. It's awesome. Just not this awesome. Oh my God! What the hell? Ladies and gentlemen, the dramatization you've just seen is just that. It is satire to illustrate in a satirical way the incredible power of super male vitality. It will not turn you into Conan the Barbarian, but it will help block some of the estrogen mimickers and reportedly let your glands produce the natural hormones your body needs. It also does have some other side effects in the human testing that we discovered, ladies and gentlemen. I'm about to illustrate right now what that is. Let's see if I can do it again. It takes some focus. Up, and away! Start your journey to super male vitality today at InfoWarsLife.com.